All right, man, we're
What's
gonna
the
go ahead and
poet?
get into this first battle with none other than my man JROB.
Oh, what's goody? How y'all boys doing?
We smooth today. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm here. I'm on business. I don't want to talk too much, bro.
All
You feel
right.
me? I'm here to work.
Yes, sir. Yo, Bama, what's the word today? I think you muted, bruh.
I'm muted. Hold on, let me fire this catnip up real quick. I got that catnip
Uh-huh.
ready for rated R, rated triple X, because he's super nasty. JROB, my CTE brother, but I gotta do it to you, man. But you ready, man? We about to cook. Oh yeah, I'm fresh off a Turkey Bowl championship too, bro. Like, so I gotta keep this championship rolling, just roll it into Black Friday.
Most definitely. All right. Rated R. If y'all don't know him, you know him now. What's up, bruh? Talk to us.
Man, I'm ready. This is about to be a battle. I'm born for this battle, and it's about to go down, man. Y'all better tune in, man. Real talk, man. We about to go down, man. You know what I'm saying? We got two competitive guys, you know what I'm saying? But I believe my knowledge overtake theirs tonight, man. And today, man, it's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a show tonight. Be prepared.
No doubt about that. Let me bring y'all all in here. In case you don't know how the format's gonna go, each of you guys is gonna get a minute in the first round. Then each of you guys is gonna get a minute in the second round, and then in the third round, it will be 3 minutes for you guys all to debate. What I'm gonna do is I need the chat to give me an order: Bama, J Rob, or Rated R. Give me an order on who's gonna go first, second, and third, and we're gonna keep it that way. Um, so the first topic of the day, you guys will get quarterbacks. Bama, who is your quarterback?
Oh, I got Lamar, the L Jack, man.
Mm,
Kodak
o-
Jack. Gotta fuck with the kid.
okay, okay. Uh, J Rob, who you got?
I'm gonna take Joe Burrow.
Joe, Joey Burr,
No
Joey
shiesty.
Burr. Rated. Who you rocking with?
I got Justin Herbert, man. One of the most talented quarterbacks we have seen in NFL history. Absolutely.
Oh, that boy trying to
Okay.
already sauce the crowd up, man. Don't do that. Don't do
All
that.
right,
Prove it
all
in
right.
your
So,
minute.
all right. So my man Trent McGahee, of course, he will be the one to tap in. He got J Rob first. Rated R second, Bama third. So, J Rob, you ready to kick it off?
Yeah, I'll set the tone. I'll set the tone. Let's do it. Tell
All
me
right,
when I got my
cool,
clock
cool.
and let's get it.
All right, here's how we gonna do it. The clock is going to start whenever you are ready.
All right, bet. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Let's get to it. All right, so my best quarterback, not named Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, is definitely Joe Burrow. In the last 3 years, Joe Burrow been sacked the most of any quarterback in the league at 151 times. This season, everybody was on his dick because he started out slow. It's 2-3. Now them boys is 6-4, and in that span, they have averaged 31.4 points a game. I'm gonna put some into perspective for y'all for how good Joe Burrow is in situations compared to any other quarterback in the NFL. Joe Burrow currently, right now, is leading the NFL in passer rating, yards per attempt, first down percent per attempt, and rating at 104.6, I want to say. This man, I ain't gonna lie, I've never seen a quarterback have one of the worst O lines, worst protecting situations, and still finds a way to win. And when y'all tell me intangible things outside of just looking pretty, throwing the ball don't matter, this is where it does. The fact that my man gets up every time and leads everybody, makes the plays, is the catalyst of a team that went to a Super Bowl. There's no way you can't tell me this guy is not the at least the third best quarterback in the NFL if you rocking with Mahomes or Allen. At the end of the day, this man has the numbers. And let me just the last stat for y'all. This is my
Hold up, JROB. I had to mute you. It's a minute and 30. I can't go over your time. As much as I want to, I can't do it. All right. Here we go. We got rated R in the house.
Ready?
Yes, sir. Whenever you ready to start.
Um, Out of these quarterbacks between Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert surpassed him in quarterback talent. If you look what Justin Herbert, did since coming in the league in 2020 for the San Diego Chargers, you got to forget that was a COVID-riddled season. And the man did something that nobody did in NFL history. That means throw for over 4,000 yards with 30 touchdowns with a quarterback rate over 98. If we look at terms of what makes Justin Herbert the elite of the elite, is not only he has a cannon of an arm, but this man is one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the NFL. He has the mental ability to read plays before it starts. He has toughness in the pocket. He has one of the best deep balls in NFL because in terms of accurate, in terms of mechanics. Out of these two quarterbacks that I'm debating, Justin Herbert has more game-winning drives than Lamar Jackson. He has, if you look at from 2020 to 2021 to 2022, last year he threw for over 5,000 yards, 38 touchdowns, completion percentage over 66, and he had a quarterback rate over 97.7. This man is the elite of the elites, man. And then when JROB mentioned about pass blocking and mentioned about it, he didn't, Joe Burrow played with a horrible pass blocking. Justin Herbert played with a horrible pass blocking as well, and he's
All right, Mookie. Time's up. Time's up. Let's go, Bama. It's on you. It's your time to rebuttal the argument.
All
Ready to
right.
rock and roll?
Yeah, I'm ready for all them note readers. Like I said, boy, it's a big difference between somebody who played the game and somebody who know the game and somebody who watched the game. All that bullshit. Like I said, Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback out of all of those dudes. He want to bring up the winning argument. Mookie can bring up the defensive argument. I got one for y'all. In 2018, Lamar Jackson's rookie year, they had the second overall ranked defense by the Ravens. Joe Flacco was the quarterback. Them boys was on the verge of being outside the playoffs. Matter of fact, they was like on a 6-game losing streak. Lamar instantly comes in and wins 5 out of the last 6 games to bring them boys to relevancy. Then comes back the next year and goes 14-2 and wins the MVP. Now, I know you're going to bring up all of that passing and he like to throw the ball all over the field. But guess what? I can say Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow aren't hampered by their offensive coordinators. Reason why I say that, you look at Greg Roman's career from when he went with the Bills, the San Francisco 49ers, his offensive passing yardage rankings has always been at the bottom of the NFL, even with those quarterbacks. So you can say, oh, maybe it's Lamar Jackson because he can't throw. I could just easily say it's Greg Roman and him being a horrible of an offensive coordinator. So for the fact that Alex Smith didn't win the MVP with him, Tyrod Taylor, Colin Kaepernick, all those quarterbacks that was up under Greg Roman. For Lamar Jackson to be able to squeeze the MVP up out of there, and the team is still having somewhat success while he's doing it, regardless whether you want to say he got a top 10. I just showed you that had the number 2 defense and didn't do nothing. I'm going to leave it right.
All right, Bama. Time's up. Time's up. All right, y'all. Y'all just heard the first round. We're going to get into the second round now. We're going to double right back. JROB, it is on you whenever you're ready.
We don't got that much time. All right, bet. Yeah, word. All right, let's tap. So I go whenever.
Whenever you're ready.
Where my guy at?
JROB, you
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, I'm good. What happened?
Yeah, it's on you whenever you're ready.
Is it new topic or same topic?
No, it's the same topic.
Oh, I bet. Word, bet. All right. So I just want to put something in perspective for y'all about all these other quarterbacks in the NFL. With one of the worst statistical O-lines in the league, Joe Burrow went upright. So this is when his O-line wins. They flat out win. When the Joe Burrow's O-line flats out wins, he's number 1 in completion percentage at 72%. He's number one in pass bird attempt at 9.4. He completes 41% of first downs, which is number one, and he has the highest QBR at 114.4. Is my shit lagging?
Nah, you good.
Is my shit good? All right, bet. Make sure my shit not lagging. I want them to all hear this. Now, outside of just the numbers and stats, this is the shit that really matters most when it comes to quarterbacks. It's the intangible shit. Intangibles are the things that affect the way you win. And Joe Burrow, yeah, he doesn't have the MVP, but in year 2, he took a team to a Super Bowl with not only a bottom tier defense, but a bottom tier O-line. Just made every play possible. I also think, compared to other guys, Joe Burrow has been in a situation where he had to go into this season. He was hurt coming off another surgery because that O-line going to get him killed. And right now they're 6-4. They're right in the thick of it. The Joe Burrow and the Bengals are really onto something. And for y'all to keep throwing up Herbert and all these other people is not fair because he's really doing it. Been doing that at the highest level despite everything. Y'all need to keep that in mind, yo. Y'all don't. For real.
All right, JROB, that's the end of your time. Mookie, round 2 is on you. Whenever you're ready.
When we're looking at these quarterbacks between Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson, if we look at where Lamar Jackson finished in passer rating, he finished 13th, 31st, 28, and 32. Compare that to Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert finished the league top 5. His rookie year, he finished top 3. His second year, and this year he's on pace of throwing for 4,000 yards this year. If we talk about intangibles of a quarterback and what makes Herbert over Lamar and Joe Burrow, is his superior arm talent, the way that he's accurate. See, football is a team sport. See, when you're looking at Lamar Jackson and you're looking at Joe Burrow, these guys had more compromising defenses compared to Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert last year, defense was the 3rd worst ranked defense in the NFL. His rookie year, they gave up the most yardage. If you compare that to what Lamar Jackson defense, that's the reason why he was winning. They were 7 yards on his first year. They were 7 in yards, second in points. They were 4th in yards allowed, 3rd in points, and they was 1st yards allowed, 2nd in points. Football is an ultimate team sport. But even if I give you that Herbert and Joe Burrow has, advanced further than Justin Herbert arm talent. Lamar Jackson's an inadequate passer. Justin Herbert, he can stand in the pocket. He can get his team late in the 4th quarter, down 5 minutes to go in crunch time to get his team a victory. That's the reason why he has more passing yards in the 4th quarter. That's the reason why he has more touchdowns in the 4th quarter. That's the reason why he has a better quarterback rating when it matters the most in the 4th quarter, because Justin Herbert is a more talented passer and a talented quarterback.
All right, Mookie, into your second round. BAMA, you ready to rock this? Here we go. BAMA, you ready to rock and roll?
Well, I was looking at my screen like this the whole time. Did he just not say what I just underlined it before I even said anything with the offenses? You talking about this bottom tier shit when every quarterback with Greg Roman has been at the bottom. It went from Alex Smith to Colin Kaepernick. It don't matter. Alex Smith went from the bottom to the top when he went from Greg Roman to with Andy Reid. It's about your coaching. That's what I'm saying. He's had more coaching that was more catered to what he liked to do. And then on top of that, you love to talk about his defense. Let's talk about who Lamar throwing to. Lamar is throwing to Hollywood Brown, which that year they was top 5 in drop percentage. On top of that, then you want to talk about all these other dudes. Just be honest. He got Eckler at running back. Please tell me who's the great running back, because they drafted J.K. Dobbins, but he can't stay healthy, so they have to rotate slow. Lamar is RB1, passing it to nobody. The dude you love, you bought up. Who this nigga bring up? Willie Snead. What, man? Willie Snead don't even play with Willie Snead on Madden, boy. So shouldn't even say that. He throwing it to dudes like that, and y'all want to sit here and talk about why he at the bottom, bro. You can go out there and play receiver for the Baltimore Ravens right now. The scout team at the Chargers got better receivers than the Ravens right now. So don't even bring up that. And my dude still won the MVP, all them 1,000-yard TikTok pass.
All right, BAMA, your time is up. All right, y'all. So everybody just had 1 minute and 30 rounds. Those were the first 2 rounds. Now I'm going to bring everybody in here, and this is going to turn into the Wild Wild West. We're going to do this real player's choice style. We're going to do this real player's choice style. Y'all got 3 minutes to get off whatever y'all need to get off. Now, look, y'all know how we do it. I'm gonna let y'all go, but if you get too crazy, I gotta kick you out the call.
Yo, Mookie, I want you to stop lying to the
Hold
public,
on.
bro.
Let me.
I'm gonna tell you, no, stop talking. I've told you for the 1,000th time to stop lying to these folks in this chat.
What you mean I'm lying? The facts don't lie.
First of all,
the facts don't lie, Bama.
Hold on, my point is
facts
about
don't lie,
Joe
J-Rob.
Burrow, but you keep sitting here and telling people that Lamar Jackson is adequate passer. Once again, between Lamar Jackson and
first of all, you sit there. Hold on. You sit there and say he's with Red Woman. Red Woman was there when he won the MVP. You got to understand that he had Mark Andrews, who's a top 10 tight end in the NFL. He has Hollywood Brown, who's one of the premier wide receivers in the game, who caught over 1,000 yards.
I'm not going to let you lie to the chat.
You talking about winning? Let's talk about winning. The Ravens was 7th in yards. They were second in points. They were 4th in yards, 3rd in points, and they was number 1 in yards, 2nd in points. What are you talking about, bro? Stop it. Stop lying. The reason why, bro, let's tell you something. The reason why the offense is designed like that is because Lamar Jackson deficiencies of throwing the football. He misses throws. He is not accurate in the pocket. And when guys get to Lamar Jackson, get him off his feet, and his first read is not there, which is Mark Andrews, who is the same level or somewhat sort of the level.
This is why J-Rob,
this is why you lying to the public.
This is why you lying to the public. For me to tell you,
Herbert,
I bought up
Herbert
two
beat some in
different
passing
other
yardage.
offenses.
Herbert beat
Offenses
some
was at the bottom.
Everybody.
Joe Flacco was there too. They was also 23rd in the league passing the ball.
Bro,
that's
you gotta
just
understand.
Greg Roman.
Okay,
It's nothing to do
Okay,
with
at the
Lamar.
end of the day, bro,
everybody. So was it Greg Roman man through
Lamar
5
Jackson and Joe
interceptions
Burrow win despite they are able to elevate their team
because they have better defenses, of course. Football is a team sport. They have better defenses than the guys.
You're going to sit here and talk about the Bengals defense as if that is a world beater defense. Are you kidding me? At the end of the day, whether you want to tell the truth or not to these people, Justin Herbert has the best group of weapons out of all the quarterbacks we're talking about.
Okay, but you need hold on, everybody. Justin Herbert beats him in every major statistical category as a quarterback. Justin Herbert is more talented.
Right now, he's more talented. Leading the NFL in passer rating.
No, Justin Herbert did something. Hold on, everybody. Justin Herbert did something. Hold on, everybody. Justin Herbert did something no other quarterback did in NFL history. He's threw for
Justin Herbert is the best because he
30 touchdowns.
It's not an argument, bro.
Y'all sit there. Hold on, everybody. They sit there and look at Lamar. Everybody.
They sit there. You get morning wood every time you see Justin Herbert throw a football.
Everybody.
Because you be rock hard every time you see Justin Herbert throw a football.
Y'all sit there and point out Lamar Jackson deficiency. What about the offensive coordinator you playing with? What about the offensive coordinator? First of all, his average offensive line is mid. His offensive line is mid. You can look at the numbers. You can look at what about Joe Lombardi? Joe Lombardi is a conservative play caller. If he actually used Justin Herbert and actually allow him to throw the football with the talented arm because he's more accurate, he got more arm talent. He has better pocket presence. He throw for more touchdowns than a motherfucking.
All right, y'all. Gotta step in. That's the end of the first round. How y'all feeling about that? Drop some comments. Let me know how that first round was. Also, we're gonna put up a poll. I need to know who won that first debate based on their quarterbacks. Now we're gonna move on to topic 2, round 2. Here's what we're gonna do round 2. I'm excited for this one. We got quarterback and wide receiver duos. All these guys is gonna choose a quarterback wide receiver duo. They're going to debate it. We're going to use the same format. Y'all going to vote as to see who won it. We're going to use the same order. We're not going to switch too much up. J-Rob is going to be on you first. Yo, J-Rob. You want to announce your quarterback wide receiver duo?
Yeah, I'll pick Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Fight me on it. Fight me on it.
Hold on. Wait.
Hold on. If they agree with it, we can rock
switching,
with it.
bro. He did not pick them at first, bro. What are you?
I never picked to begin with. I've picked today. He sent me the question today, bro.
They say you picked Jalen Hurts and
we had a conversation about it. I did not end up picking him. Me and
Travis Kelce is a tight end. So you got.
Are y'all cool with him rocking with
bro?
If y'all not cool with it, J-Rob, you got to go somewhere
else. I don't think Bama will be scared because Bama's a dog.
No. Go ahead. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, all right. I mean, shit. If I knew it was quarterback and tight end, you know what I'm saying? I got something up, but go ahead.
I mean, shit. Kelce not really. I mean, he is a
Kelce don't play like a I'm pick Travis Kelce because Kelce, first of all, if y'all watch football, he don't play like a normal tight end. He play more like a slot receiver. But I'm gonna put this in the perspective of why these two by far are the greatest duo. One, Travis Kelce is top 10 in the NFL right now in receiving yards. That's amongst everybody. That ain't amongst just wide receivers, tight ends. That's amongst everybody. So that's just a straight up fact right there. Now, since Mahomes and Travis Kelce got together, over 5,000 receptions, over 6,000 yards, 60 touchdowns in an NBA season in 82 games. Now, at the end of the day, y'all want me to come up here and talk about Kirk Cousins and Jefferson and A.J. Brown and Hurts? That ain't realistic. Y'all got to see the greatness that's going on right in front of y'all. Greatness going on right in front of y'all is Mahomes and Kelce, and it's been that way. They've been the most dominant duo, the most clutch duo. They have probably the best chemistry of any outside weapon to a quarterback in the NFL. And that's just a fact. I'm not about to sit here and go and blow smoke up anybody's asses. And at the end of the day, Mahomes and Kelce, I don't think there's a better wide receiver, tight end duo at the end of the day. That's just a fact.
All right, y'all. Next up, we got Mookie. Mookie, you ready to rock and roll? Time starts
Yeah,
on you.
I'm gonna choose Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. If you look at what Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase been doing since their second year, Jamar Chase caught over 1,400 yards his I believe his rookie year. They have the best chemistry out of any wide receiver quarterback duo, right? Not wide receiver, not quarterback tight end, quarterback wide receiver duo, right? Joe Burrow, you know what I'm saying, in the pocket, and you like I said, in the deficiencies in the offensive line. Jamar Chase broke every rookie record with Joe Burrow under center. He had the most yards, 1,400 yards, alongside with 8 or 9 touchdowns. His route running, and also if you literally give him 4 yards of airspace, he can go there and burn you downfield. He's beat the most. He has the most yards in a single game, 266. He also been seen in the playoffs. Their first year playing together. Their overall style of production has led their team to the Super Bowl and won it all, right? And I just think that when you have a quarterback that can stand in the pocket, deliver the football, I think Joe Burrow is one of the best pure pocket quarterbacks in the NFL, and you got a superior talented wide receiver in Jamar Chase. These guys can blow you downfield, man. And I just think that two of them guys, the records that they set their first year, and also to be transcending in the right direction. If you look at terms of projection, you cannot sit there and say that they're one of the best quarterback wide receiver duos in the NFL.
Perfect timing, Mookie. Hey, he just brought it to y'all. How y'all feeling about that? All right, man. Here we go. Bama, third round is on you.
Oh man, I think I already won this just based off of now he got to be on Joe Burrow's side after he just went with all that shit with Justin Herbert. You should have went with Keenan Allen and Justin Herbert if he was just your messiah. I'm just gonna tell y'all why Tua to Tyreek is the best receiving quarterback duo right now. The reason why I would say that, just hear me out right now. I would say that because no one expected Tua to be what he is right now, especially for Tyreek Hill to be on pace to almost go for 2,000 yards as well. That's why I would say they're the best receiving quarterback receiver duo. Also, another reason I would add to that, their chemistry isn't breaking up from the natural flow of the game. You also got Jalen Water, who top 10 in receiving as well. Also, why they team is in contention to possibly win that division. I mean, win the AFC. So, I mean, AFC East. I'm sorry. So that's why I would say that's the best receiving duo, man. I like the way it looks. Also, with how quick Tua gets rid of the ball as well. I think it's up to. I think his quarterback play is just not him relying on Tyreek. The flow of the offense, everybody's involved. They're still able to run the ball, and for Tyreek to still have those numbers, the way that offense is looking, just complete offensively, man, they got to be the best receiving quarterback duo right now in the league. People can talk about that 5 yards pass and all of that, but Tyreek Hill, his yardage per average is the same as when it was in Kansas City with Mahomes. Outside of that 50 touchdown season where he averaged.
All right, y'all. That was the end of round 1 of topic 2. Now we're gonna bring JROB in here, and JROB, you're gonna go ahead and kick off the second round. Whenever you're ready, big dog.
It's kind of crazy how Mookie gonna bring up pocket, maybe ability to throw from the pocket for Joe Burrow. I'm not even gonna get lost in that. So I know people want to be upset about my pick, but I'm not upset about it, and fight me on it if you feel a type of way. When you pick a QB wide receiver duo, we picking off basic two guys who are playing at an elite level. And these two players, as a weapon and quarterback, are playing at the highest level of any duo we've seen in probably the last 4 years. I mean, they've shown ability to win together. They've shown the ability to break records together. Travis Kelce's on pace of having one of the greatest tight end, wide receiver receiving seasons statistically ever. That's what he's about to do this year. Mahomes, believe it or not, probably going to win another MVP, is on his way. Both of these dudes are playing some of the best football in the entire National Football League. I could keep talking about the numbers and the stats and how Travis Kelce is on par or better than your favorite receiver. But the reality of it is those two guys know each other like the back of their hands. There's no other connection, I think, more viable in the league other than Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. You could tell that Travis Kelce could look at him, give him a nod. You know on Madden how Kelce got the hot route? Like Brady, he got the little extra hot route he could do that. That they do in real life. And you can see it. And I don't think there's a better duo in the NFL than them two at all.
All right, that's that. That was cold, JROB. All right, Mookie, we're gonna go ahead and bring you in here. Round 2 is on you whenever you're ready.
Yes. When we looking at Tua and Tyreek, you got to understand that they've been playing with each other for like 10 games. 10 games of the season right now. And you can make an argument that that's a one-man show because Tyreek Hill is just so explosive of a downhill player. Like he can turn a 5-year short pass into 40, 60 yards upfield. Tua Tagovailoa has his inabilities, especially with his arm strength and his superior arm talent. Joe Burrow don't have that abilities. Joe Burrow is playing with a comparable offensive line, and he's still delivering the football to Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase had 1,400 receiving yards, and you got to understand that these guys have the utmost chemistry, and they know each other in terms of where they like to go and where they would like to field for the ball in a upfield battle with a route cutting and a hard cuts to the end zone. They've been playing with each other in college, and the Bengals picked up Jamar Chase because they know that the chemistry between Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase is existent to none. We have seen these guys perform in the playoffs when it matters the most. Jamar Chase in the AFC Championship game alongside with Joe Burrow outplayed Tyreek, outplayed Patrick Mahomes, and outplayed Travis Kelce in the second half of the game to get to the Super Bowl in the grandest stage of them all. And just Joe Burrow threw for over 5,000 yards last year. Jamar Chase caught over 1,400 yards last year. They're the best duo because of terms of projection, talent, and what the records that they broke early in this year. I have to give it to Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, man.
All right, y'all heard it right there. Mookie just cooked. All right, Bama, you ready to come do this? Bama gonna finish off round 2. It's on you whenever you ready, player.
Yeah, man, I already gave Mookie the rope. He already hung himself when he said Justin Herbert had the number 1 QBR in the NFL. That's actually Tua, so you need to backtrack that. So it can't be a one-man show because if you look at QBR, it factors in everything, garbage time yards, which your boy get a lot of. So, oh man, he definitely couldn't be topping the QBR because he get a lot of garbage time yards. But we're not here to talk about your boy. I'm still here to talk about my boy Tua and Tyreek. Again, people like you, Mookie, the God car lover, guarantee you wouldn't have said Tyreek Hill would be on pace for no 2,000 yards with no Tua Tagovailoa, especially how y'all like to harp on, oh man, he don't throw this and all of that stuff. Man, listen here. On pace to go for 2,000 yards with Tua, no Patrick Mahomes, none of that arm talent. He's still getting his stats. So that still means his quarterback play and Tua's playing at an elite level because he's arguably finna win that division. Unlike the quarterback you just went, Joe Burrow, he might not make the playoffs because you got Lamar over there. Big dog Lamar is a dog fight for him. I can't say no with Travis. I can't say no with Patrick Mahomes. He is the better quarterback, but I will still say I give the nod to Tyreek Hill for receiver, quarterback, weapon duo, I still got to go Tyreek Hill. And arguably, especially if Tyreek Hill win the MVP this year, award they haven't went to a quarterback since like 2006. You better put some respect on a quarterback receiver tandem just like that. So I don't know. I just feel you. Talk that talk.
All right. Y'all know what the last round is. Y'all know how we about to do it. I'm bringing everybody in here, and it's going to be a dog fight. All right, y'all know the rules. I ain't trying to kick nobody out. I ain't trying to interrupt. I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing.
What is the last debate, or this still the same topic?
It's still the same topic. Round 3. Y'all
now I'm gonna go with Bama. You mentioned garbage time, but you failed to mention that how Lamar Jackson against the Bills
Tua tongue on the areola,
against the Bills, he threw like 200 yards in a game where they was down like 2 or 3 touchdowns. But you don't mention that. All I'm saying is that we're looking at Jamar Chase and we're looking at Joe Burrow. If you look at the records that they set in when they play with each other and look at what they've done in the college rounds and look at what they've done in college and to translate into football with their chemistry and the way that Joe Burrow knows when to find Jamar Chase when he's running upfield. And when you literally give him about 4 or 5 airspace, he can burn you downfield. And Joe Burrow is delivering 5. Joe Burrow threw for 5,000 yards last year. 1,400 of them was to Jamar Chase. He had 8 touchdowns. He set rookie records. I don't understand that. We're looking at in terms of quarterback wide receiver duo. We're talking about in terms of projection and who is talented. Both of these guys between Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. You cannot sit there and tell me that this duo is going to be in the conversation of being one of the best duo in the NFL, bro. Absolutely, bro. I'm taking them. The reason why I'm taking them over Tua and Tyreek because they only played with each other for only 10 games, wherever we at in the regular season.
Too bad.
And also, because I'm in my bag in this one, because y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. And also,
you in your bag. You in a bag. You was not in no bag. You in a man purse. You in a merce.
Half of Tua's passing yardage, it's the goddamn Tyreek Hill. It's a one-man show. Listen, Tua has inabilities with his quarterback. Like, the man don't have superior arm strength.
If it's a one-man show,
it's not a one-man show.
If it's a one-man show, why is Waddle also top 10?
He can turn a 5-year dump off.
What does production look like? You never
the production been all Tyreek. Tyreek's been carrying. Tyreek was Tua. Everybody.
Literally breaks the mold for what a
Tua, ladies and gentlemen. Was Tua? Ladies and gentlemen.
We cannot debate QB tight end because we already know who the greatest is. That's why you got to throw him into this conversation.
Was Tua's in MVP? Everybody, was Tua in MVP conversation before Tyreek came? Was he in MVP conversation?
Everybody.
Was Tua tackling over? Hold on. Was Tua tackling over? Hold on. Was Tua tackling over? Got a pretty productive. Was Tua tackling over?
Watch me eat argument.
Was he in the?
Come on, man. Stop this.
Check me. I'm gonna eat you right now. This is why I'm gonna eat you. 2 points. 2 points. You can talk about that Tyreek Hill, right? Was Tyreek Hill up for the MVP conversation in Kansas City? 2, the Dolphins was also dog shit. They had the worst offensive, they had the worst O-line, and they also had the worst receiving core.
Joe Burrow had the worst offensive line, and he was throwing for over 1,400 yards with fucking 8 touchdowns, motherfucker.
And they had a horrible run game.
Joe Burrow had the worst offensive line. He was throwing 1,400 yards to Jamar Chase. He was throwing for over 5,000 yards, and they performed.
You see how you just named Jamar Chase? Since you know so much, hey, wait, watch this.
Talk about it.
Since you know so much football, you see how you named Jamar Chase? Before this year, before Waddle and before Hill, name me 2 receivers on the Dolphins then. Since you know so much football, since you can name drop throwing to Jamar Chase and all of them, who was Tua throwing it to? But 2 years before Waddle, it don't matter. It don't matter now.
Who is everybody? He said
it's not an argument.
Even when Chase,
the reason why.
Hold up. I gotta mute everybody. Hold on. That's the end of that round. All right, we're gonna do one more round. We wasn't supposed to do this round, but since I love gridiron so much, and since y'all all my guys, I gotta do this last round. Last round is outside of the Chiefs, outside of the Bills, and outside of the Eagles, I need to know who's going to win the Super Bowl this year. Y'all got 3 minutes. I'm going to get out y'all here. Y'all got it.
Bro, I'm going Buccaneers. Reason why I'm going Buccaneers, it's just funny. They could do bare minimum, win that division. And if we just going based off quarterback play, if we look at how the NFC could unfold, Tom Brady could have the easiest quarterback lineup to beat to a Super Bowl in the history of a playoff run. And it's just funny how the NFL did it. It's just amazing. So I gotta go Bucks just based off of looking how it's gonna match up. Because Tom Brady, even though his team is top 5 in drops, he's still top 5 in the NFL passing yards. And he throwing dots. He's still looking good. His team is just playing bad, but he's still weathering the storm. And like I said, they're in a division where they can possibly take their time to figure this shit out until they get to the playoffs, because the second best team in that division, what, the Saints? Oh my Lord, no, the Falcons is the second best team in that division. So they got time to figure it out. And by the time he get to the playoffs, the best quarterbacks he going against, I mean, I could arguably say Jalen Hurts is his toughest competition in the NFC right now to stop him from a Super Bowl.
I actually, believe it or not, I'm actually going to take the San Francisco 49ers. I'm not the biggest Jimmy G guy. I've never been the biggest Jimmy G guy. However, I know in football that if you can win up front in the trenches, you can win a Super Bowl. And at the end of the day, the 49ers have a great O-line. They have a great defensive line. They got a great group of linebackers. They got great weapons on that offense. They can run the football. And we talk about it all the time. If you can run the football, you can beat anybody. Because at the end of the day, it opens up everything else. You can't stack the box. You got one-on-one coverage on the outside with Debo, Brandon Ayuk. You can get CMC and mismatches as well. I think the 49ers are a contender based off all the pieces. And at the end of the day, whether you hate Jimmy G or not, Jimmy G at least shows he's capable enough to make enough passes to at least get you there. And if we're talking about who can get there, the 49ers have a legitimate shot to get there. And with the key piece that they have up front, everybody can stay upright and they get enough pressure on the quarterback. There's no reason why the 49ers can't sneak in. We've seen them beat the Packers in big games. We've seen them beat a lot of teams to get to where they've gotten to. Your favorite quarterback, they've probably beat them with Jimmy G at the helm. So it's not crazy. It's not crazy to sit here and act like it is when they got CMC, Debo, Brandon Ayuk. There's nothing you can do with that as an offensive coordinator. They can beat you in so many different ways on the ground. And then what does that open up? And that's why Jimmy G gets all these yards he's able to win, is because they do play action. It opens up the play action. There's wide open Debo. There's wide open Ayuk down the field. Then you get Kelsey. Then you got Kittle getting healthy. Everything outside of the question mark being the quarterback, you got all the recipes for a team that can make a run. And the way they've been playing as of late, you can't out them because you can't out them because you hate Jimmy G, because ultimately they are a legitimate dark horse and they should be considered a top contender. And if I don't consider them a top contender, I don't even think that's fair. They have everything you need to deliver a championship. All Jimmy G got to do is make every throw that he has to make in order to get there. He can't miss a guy. He can't do one of his blind eye, just throw it anywhere.
Yo, Mookie, we got to hear your Super Bowl team. Who you got?
Oh, man, he stole my 49ers. But if I had to pick a team that I have faith in, and I think that can get hot if they get healthy and also get back their receivers and get back their D-line and get back, their secondary, I'm going to say the Chargers, man. I think that, if they can get healthy, which they haven't been healthy over the whole season, they've been without Joey Bosa. They've been out with battled with injuries throughout the defensive line, and also they've been without their best wide receiver in Keenan Allen. They also been without Mike Williams, and they have a 5-5 record, which they can get into the playoffs. I think that this team, we've seen it with the Bengals late in the year. We've seen it with other teams, that these teams can get hot. Listen, the NFL is a long season, right? And I think the Chargers can be really good if they get healthy and also play winning style of football, which I believe that they have the quarterback to do that as well. I believe that when this team is healthy defensively, they can get stops and they also can get turnovers, which they can put the ball in their hands to Justin Herbert. And we have seen Justin Herbert with that talent, and you put the weapons alongside with Austin Eckler, alongside with Mike Williams, and alongside with Keenan Allen and Gerald Everett and all of them. I believe that the Chargers can get hot, and I believe that the Chargers can, beat anybody, especially if they play postseason football right and correctly and follow the X. They got a great running game. They'll open up the passing attack, and you got one of the best deep baller of the throw or the footballs with the support with the superior accuracy and also with the arm talent in Justin Herbert. If you have that alongside with the weapons, I believe that they can sneak up and possibly beat teams if the matchups is right. I believe they can sneak up and beat teams and possibly get to the AFC Championship. And who knows? I mean, nobody thought the Bengals going to beat the Chiefs, and what happened?
Hey, hold on. Before y'all start, just let me say this. Wookie, bro, after that last little soliloquy you went on, bro, I want to induct you into it. I want to extend the invitation to CTE boys because I think you got that shit.
No.
You want him to be a CTE boy?
No. You got.
Bro, he really got to be evaluated.
You got
the best chance to make it is the
bugging, bro. You're bugging, bro.
You snorting catnip. Like you
everybody, Bama. You think Tua Tagovailoa is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL? So you really got name right. Don't really fucked up. Don't really fucked up. You got to get that shit right. Don't really fucked up. Thinking Lamar Jackson the best quarterback in the NFL. You got to get your shit right.
Yo, all right. Everybody relax. Everybody relax.
Rated R, are you joining the CTE boys? That's what I need to know.
No, that's their problems, nigga. They got to get that shit right,
man. I ain't gonna lie though, he might be lost more. He might be further along in CTE, bro.
Yeah. They got CTE real, nigga. Bro. Hey, I get dropped on my head.
That shit snap back every once in a while. His shit don't snap back.
Nah. Your shit got CTE. I got blurry. I got blurry memory.
One more thing, Bama, and then we gotta move on. Go ahead, talk candy.
One more candy. If you don't shut your drunk uncle at the barbecue ass coming up here, you'll cook anybody on this football. But it's my world over here. How you be bullying them over there in basketball? You come over here with that football shit, you gonna get beat up, sucker, for real though. Job Turk, I'm gonna use your language. So don't forget, don't think it's that easy gonna be able to come over here and just say whatever you want. Because on that gridiron side, we got some real dogs over there. So
no, Bama, keep going. Drunk uncle, keep going.
Basketball boys,
man. CTE boys, though. If you're CTE boys, drop that in the chat, man. Drop the CTE in the chat, man.
You got that over there, but you go over here with this football side, you in trouble, Buster. I ain't gonna lie, man. Real trouble.
No doubt about it. And for those of you who don't know, this goes down every Monday and Wednesday. It be just like this from start to finish. 6 Eastern time, 9 Eastern time, 6 Pacific. Come check us out, man. If you haven't tuned into Gridiron,
hey Ron, you gotta give me some more competition. This was easy work. Like
this was
round one. It was light. This was easy. I didn't even break a sweat, bro. I didn't even prepare. Like I've been traveling for Thanksgiving and shit like that. I didn't even prepare. This was easy work. This
well rated R. Well rated R. The first round they gave to Bama. The second round they actually split between you and Bama. In the third round there is no poll. I'm gonna let the chat.
Second round was not even close. It was not even close.
I'm more concerned about. I'm concerned about JROB right now.
Man, bro, second round was not even close. First round was not even close.
JROB, you had abysmally low.
Yeah, I know they wasn't rocking with me.
Percentages.
But it's because of what I picked. That's because of what I picked in that second one. At the end of the day, I know because I picked Travis Kelce and Mahomes, people are not gonna rock with that. But I didn't care, bro. Like at the end of the day, I know real football. I played that shit at a very high level, and easily the duo I picked, they break the mold for what a receiver, tight end,
best quarterback tight end duo. It's not even close. They are, but
so because I feel like you can't even put them in that topic, you got to throw them somewhere else. So I threw a monkey wrench in there, and I'm gonna take the heat for it. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care. I felt good with my pick. I'm standing on that shit.
All right, y'all. Well,
and if everybody in the chat keep on asking why the hell did I pick the Chargers, because this man picked the 49ers. And I agree with this man with the 49ers. So I had to go with somebody that I think that I have trust in.
Yeah, 49ers got everything you need.
Yeah. I agree with your points, though.
They got everything. They got everything you need to win. You just got to see what Joe Burrow with Garoppolo do.
Bama, do you have any parting words for anybody, including Ticket?
You know, I'm good. I let Unc know, man. You know, like I say, if you ever come over, I'll come over there with basketball though, because it's too easy on this football side. I'll come over there with basketball.
Bama, you lost 2 rounds.
Go we gotta get this dude help, man.
No, you lost 2 rounds, bro.
Bro,
that's that CTE kicking in.
If we do one on Christmas, if we do one on Christmas, when you have delusional,
when you delusional,
I demand to do drug testing. We need to drug test for real drugs before the Christmas special.
That's that CTE kicking in.
We gotta do a drug test.
Bama, for real drugs. What's the real drugs?
Fentanyl, acid, the heart, because bro, you is fried over there.
That nigga used NyQuil, nigga.
Like, bro, you on here with kids, bro, just snorting fentanyl in front of
man. Look, your ass use NyQuil when you get up for mornings, nigga. Your mind just be blurry, nigga. Just be blurry, motherfucker.
Yo, Fluent and Dub, can I get a reaction to you guys' gridiron? You know, you guys' gridiron mates. How'd you feel about this battle?
Dub said I was gonna lose too.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you could have won the Lamar one, and then the second one you did a really good job. I got Bama who won that one actually. No offense, guys.
I got 2 candies, dog. 2.
Fluid, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about Bama getting 2 candies? Do you think he got 2 candies or not? Fluent, you there?
Mike.
We can't hear you, big dog.
You probably couldn't hear anything I was saying, right?
Nah, not at all.
Yeah. I got Bama. It's probably the only thing Dub and I are going to agree on today. I got Bama.
Join way.